After 6 days off, Iowa comes back from a disappointing, upsetting loss to Ohio State. Today, they would persevere in the first half and they would thrive in the second half versus Nebraska. Nebraska drops to 13-7. The Hawkeyes, we moved to 19-2. Back to regular scheduled programming for the Hawkeyes. Caitlyn Clark, once again, dazzles. You can pretty much guarantee to check the box score with her having a big game. 38 points, 8 for 14 3-point shooting, 12 for 22 from the field. She also has 6 assists. So, hey, I mean, you get what you're going to get from Caitlyn, which is supreme excellence. And you look around and you just see what else you're going to get for the day. It also helped that Kate Martin chipped in with 16 points, major stuff, 6 for 11 shooting. And you also got contributions from Sydney Fulter with 12 points and 5 rebounds. So today's game isn't an issue at all. Just pretty much glad to see us go back to our winning ways very quickly here. A lot of people probably feel like, hey, you guys got an easy opponent today. But Nebraska played hard in the first half. Nebraska definitely put that work in. It was 14-11 at the end of the first quarter, and it was, I want to say that it was 36-31 at the end of the second quarter. So, yeah, it was a game at halftime, but I just feel like sometimes I do what works best for me. I'm not trying to get off topic, but I want to tell you guys this really quickly. I do what works best for me on the channel as it pertains to how I put out the videos, because there are some days where it's like I want to put out content. I mean, when I'm doing Iowa and then I'm trying to take on other teams, and then when I'm trying to look at other games, it gets a little hectic, especially when I was trying to slip in a little bit of NBA here and there. I mean, it's best for me to just stick to Iowa basketball, some UCLA basketball, and then anything else is just, would be a bonus, which is what it is. But I just want to make sure not to, guard against burnout. But anyway, going back to the game, guys, nice victory for us today. You just want to continue to get the wins as you can get them. You lost a hard-fought game to Ohio State. It was very nice to see us just bouncing back, getting back on path with winning basketball. And for all the people that think that we're only just Caitlyn Clark, I'm not trying to sound too cocky here, and this isn't what I really was going to say here, but isn't Caitlyn Clark enough? I mean, literally. I mean, I have those moments, those videos where I feel like kidding and joking, but you guys can tell in the tone of my voice. I mean, literally, isn't she enough? I mean, what more does she have to do to prove her worth? And it's kind of funny because when we win, you don't hear nothing. It's like, I hate to do this comparison, but it's similar to like the Dallas Cowboys, because it's like when you win, well, honestly, that's not a good comparison, because if we're talking Cowboys, then they always fall apart. But I guess there is no comparison that I can think of, But yeah, when we win, people they don't have nothing to say. But when we lose, then how everybody comes out, So it's just some weird, fickle fans out there, I guess. But ultimately, guys, this game today, I'm glad. Oh, I'm yawning. What's wrong with me? But I'm glad we took care of business today, and we'll move on to the next game, hoping to continue to build on what we're building on, which is a secondary great season. So secondary 2 seasons in a row now, we're looking really good. Some might even argue that we look better than last year's team. Record-wise, we're better. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that, hey, we're all the way better, because no, I mean, we're missing Monica and McKenna, and that's obvious. But we're getting, amazing contributions this year from Sydney. Her grit, her grind, her hustle, her competitiveness is just, it's what's up. And if anything, I just want to see Hannah Stokey get her scoring output back up. I mean, when she is healthy and focused and just out there raring to go, Hannah is a great addition. And I do think, like I said in that one video where I was fired up, we will need her at some point. So hopefully Hannah can come back around. What she had, 22 minutes, about 24 minutes, about 6 points. So, also our post play. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that we're going to be okay when we get down to the nitty gritty of the tournaments, both tournaments, really, conference and the big dance. We're going to have our post players step up if we're going to, go as far as we would like to go again this season. We're just going to have to see something. Maybe they want to do it by committee. Maybe so. Addie O'Grady, Sharon Goodman, Hannah Stokey. But Hannah Stokey, in my opinion, is obviously the best of those three. But then again, Hannah's a little bit undersized when it comes to playing a five. So if you can get you a good five, you can slide to Hannah to four. That would be great as well. But that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Don't have too much more to say. I'm going to check you guys later. Peace.